Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are becoming diamonds under pressure. We may be witnessing something truly rare in the world of sports, not just greatness, but greatness under pressure. And not just any pressure, the kind that breaks most athletes. Caitlin Clark is performing under a spotlight so intense, it rivals what Jackie Robinson faced in 1947. That's not hyperbole. We've never seen this level of expectation, scrutiny, and constant judgment on a young female athlete. And yet, what did she do? She came out and dropped 32 points, 25 of them in the first half, against the undefeated New York Liberty. Mind you, this wasn't just any game. This was Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever, a team limping into the matchup with a 4-5 record, going up against the 9-0 Liberty. Even without Jonquil Jones, arguably the Liberty's most important player, New York is still the WNBA's juggernaut. And Clark, she lit them up like Times Square on New Year's Eve. 6 3-pointers in the first half alone, many from over 30 feet out. These weren't just shots, these were statements. Steph Curry? Damian Lillard? Sure, they've pulled off some ridiculous heat checks, but 3 threes in a row from that kind of range? Clark did it like it was a shoot-around. This wasn't just basketball, it was performance art. And the pressure, it didn't shrink her, it elevated her. It was Tiger Woods at Pebble Beach in 2000, when he won the US Open by 15 strokes. I was there. I walked every hole. And watching Clark, I had flashbacks. The crowd silenced in awe. The announcers, Rebecca Lobo and Ryan Ruocco, literally couldn't speak after her second bomb from the logo. Then she hit the third. Bang. But this isn't just about Caitlin Clark. There's another diamond forming under pressure, Angel Reese. Yes, Angel has been criticized, often harshly. Her game has been called unrefined. Her antics, too much. Her offensive efficiency, a work in progress. But against the Connecticut Sun this weekend, she silenced some of that noise with a triple-double, 11 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists. Reese played the most complete game of her pro career. Forget the box score for a moment. You had to watch her. She played with awareness, restraint, and purpose. She moved the ball. She didn't force shots. She rebounded like always, but also facilitated her teammates. This wasn't the chaotic, emotional Angel Reese we've seen before. This was a composed leader, a floor general. And under all the heat, the memes, the critics, the whispers that maybe she wasn't built for this, she responded with brilliance. What changed? Pressure did. And maybe Candace Parker had something to do with it. Last week, Parker offered what seemed like a subtle jab cloaked in praise for Caitlin Clark. She said Clark elevates her teammates, a compliment to one and a not-so-veiled critique of another. Whether that message was delivered publicly or privately, Angel Reese clearly received it. And she responded. Candace Parker, arguably the greatest women's player of all time, made a simple point. Being a star isn't just about stats, it's about impact. It's about making others better. And for the first time in her WNBA career, Angel Reese did just that. She found her lane, rebounding, facilitating, defending, and occasionally scoring when needed. Clark and Reese, two very different players, two very different personalities, are both being forged in the crucible of criticism and expectation. And like all greats before them, they're learning to turn pressure into fuel. Because at the end of the day, pressure doesn't just break people, it creates diamonds.